Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another CGR podcast episode. Today we're going to be talking about the first episode of Loki. What do you guys have to say about Loki? Do you guys think it's good so far?
Loki is my favorite show on Disney Plus.
We're not paid to say that 100%.
No, Disney wouldn't pay people with 30 subscribers.
I know, but how you said it.
No, they only wished.
Yeah, I said it like kind of monotone, but I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, Disney. They wish they had us as a sponsor. We'd be like, no, we don't need you, Disney.
We've had to reject a lot of people.
Yeah, we've had so many offers coming through the door. It's been so hard, but we've had to. Like, we've gotten some like Netflix, Amazon Prime. Imagine though, that'd be kind of funny.
It's Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends, that too.
We've had to keep it really humble, you know.
That's why we've been gone for so long. Business.
Yep.
That's probably why we're also all poor.
We can't give people more than, an episode a month because it's too much for people to handle.
Yeah,
too much cool.
It's just so good that it would like break their minds if we kept doing it. You know. Well, technically we haven't done one in like 2 months.
Well, even better.
I don't remember.
But our last episode was so epic that it kind of just broke people's minds.
Okay, let's talk about the last episode.
All right, Loki.
We were supposed to finish Falcon Winter Soldier out, but we didn't do it because we're lazy as hell.
Yeah, but who cares about Winter Soldier? Okay, let's move on to the better show.
Yep, it's a bad show.
No, it was okay, but it wasn't. It's nowhere near as good.
No, it was just bad.
It wasn't bad.
It's bad.
It was nowhere near as good as Loki or WandaVision, but it was still pretty good. I liked Winter Soldier. And no, I'm not racist. That's not why I don't like Falcon, okay? Relax.
Yes, it is. I'm playing.
No, shush, okay?
I'm playing.
I just think Winter Soldier has a better character arc because like Captain America's friend. I feel like it would have made more sense if Captain America had given his shield to Bucky, but like whatever.
But Gunner, that's just not following the comic books, is it?
Yeah, but like it's a movie. That doesn't mean it has to copy every bit of the comics.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
I mean, yeah, we can get on to the first Loki episode.
Yeah, we spent the first 3 minutes talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier when we're supposed to be talking about Loki.
We have to have a good intro, we have to reel people in with our amazingness.
Yeah, but who wants to watch a 3-minute and 30-second intro?
I mean, if it was filled
our
with
viewers,
content,
I would have skipped it, to be honest. I'd been like, no, I'm not interested in this. Get to the part.
Since it's funny people talking, I would have already been crying on the floor.
Wow, you have no sense of humor if you think our videos are that funny.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not just talking about our videos. Talk about everyone else is a funny 3-minute intro.
Okay, I was about to say, our videos are not that funny.
Mitch just said he was on the floor
if
laughing.
If people were laughing at our videos, I would question their sense of humor.
We need a
let's not say that. We
no, because we want people to laugh at our videos because then they'll keep watching. But like at the same time,
5-minute intros. Chop, let's go.
We're not really funny.
There's gonna be so much editing. I can't wait.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on. If you guys want to watch the unedited version, you can go to Spotify. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious if we kept the unedited version.
Yeah, go on Spotify, look up the CGR Gaming Podcast.
Link in description.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description. Yeah, and watch it, the unedited version.
Listen, dumbass.
Okay, let's move on to Loki. The
Glorious
first
Purpose
episode, Glorious Purpose.
Season 1, episode 1.
So do you want me to just like skim through it and then we talk about it at the end?
Or we could just read Disney's 1-sentence summary and move on. After stealing the Tesseract in Avengers Endgame, Loki lands before the Time Variance Authority. Alright, guys, episode 2. Let's move on.
All
Like,
right.
Disney, could you have made a
Okay.
better summary? Like, come on.
Come on, people are trying to work out here, Disney.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen better summaries on Coco Melon.
I've seen
Bro,
better
honestly,
summaries
I
on-
made a better summary for one chapter of To Kill a Mockingbird in school than Disney did on their episode. Like, come on, guys. Come on, Disney.
I made a better summary on Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet. Oh, we didn't have to do summaries for that, so that kind of sucks.
Paul
for me.
Rudd.
Oh, yeah, the 1990-something one was horrible.
Oh
But-
god, we're getting so off track. We're
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
Romeo and
Hey,
Juliet,
bruh,
Paul Rudd.
Unedited, here we go.
Yeah, here you guys go, unedited people.
This is how. And then,
If you watch this on YouTube, this part would not be in here.
This is Patreon. we're gonna release this to our Patreon.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is gonna
Optimus
subscribe to
Prime.
our Patreon. Just saying.
Link in the bio below.
Oh, guys, we should make an OnlyFans
Oh god.
Was that a thought?
and just have like Chase playing the
Unedited
guitar
on
on our
Spotify.
OnlyFans page or something.
I could play it topless.
Oh God, no! Please don't. That'd be so weird. Anyway,
Oh god.
It's been 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We haven't talked anything about the episode, so.
All right. Well, let me get through it then. All right, cool.
You said get
okay.
through it like it's gonna be so challenging, like you hated it so much. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, let me get through the
The
episode.
irony
This
Oh my
episode
God.
sucks.
in New York.
All right. Well, we start in New York. With the scene that happened in Avengers
2012.
Endgame. I think we all remember what happened.
Loki
yeah,
grabs
there.
that Tesseract.
And teleport.
Yep.
Yeah, and he goes, and then it shows him like falling from really high and like landing in a desert, which was kind
Yeah.
of funny. And then he tries to like be a king in front of like all these like random people who don't know what he's saying, and thinks he's
Yeah.
crazy. That was pretty funny.
And then
I
they
think it
find
was supposed to
people
be
go-
like in the Sahara Desert. But
I think
anyway,
they say where he is, but it doesn't
do?
really matter.
oh,
Yeah. Let me see where it says he is.
I thought it looked like the Sahara Desert, but I mean, I don't know why I said looked
Well,
like.
it looked like.
I mean, whatever. I think it was the Sahara Desert, but
We could be
It
horribly wrong.
says the Gobi Desert, Mongolia.
okay. Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Yeah, they
Well,
look like
yeah.
Mongolians. I'm trying to find that word.
Never mind.
Yeah. I think what's that lady's name? The TVA agent that we see the most. Isn't her name like B-150 or something?
Oh, it's the
I think that's-
Wait, which one? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
B-150.
The first one
B150,
we
I'm pretty
see,
sure.
right? The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Okay,
what her
well-
name is, but anyway.
Oh yeah, it's Hunter B-115. That's what it is.
It's kind of sad that they give them numbers
Okay,
instead of
Hunter.
names.
Okay, Hunter.
Yeah, that's kind of sad they give them numbers. Like it reminds me of like the
Well, that's what
clone
they do with the
troopers from
clones,
Star
yeah.
Wars.
But some clones
I
have
mean-
some cool numbers. But I guess if you get the lucky batch.
True.
Nintendo 69.
Anyway, so yeah, he gets the Time Variance Authority's like, no, you weren't supposed to do that. It goes against the sacred timeline, so you can't do
Frick the
that.
timeline.
And then they put him through this like weird portal thing, which I think looks really cool. But and then they go to
And
like
then he's in
their
the TVA.
office or whatever, which was kind of funny. And I liked
The
the
front desk guy.
yeah, and I also like the dude who was in front of Loki who didn't take the ticket and then
Oh,
got
the
killed.
entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
He's
then Mm-hmm.
actually a stand-up comedian. I'm pretty sure, something like that.
he was
And
like,
then
"This
who's
isn't a
that- who's
deli.
that-
I don't have to take the ticket," and he just gets like evaporated.
But when they get to the,
Yeah.
when they get to the front desk, isn't there? Who's at the front desk? Who's like the dude
I know.
talking to?
No, why are we
Yeah,
skipping the little like introduction to the TVA that Loki watched?
Well, that's not in. We haven't. hit
That's
that.
not yet. We're
Yeah.
still at the part where that sexy robot declothes him.
Oh, no, you're
Oh,
at that part. See, that was an
the
different part.
sexy robot.
Yeah,
know
and then
about
he
that.
has to sign everything that he said, but he only has to sign like one paper or something.
No, it was like
and
a
then he
stack
he
of
keeps on
papers.
falling down. Yeah, it's like a stack of papers, but he only had to sign one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then he drops down. He keeps on dropping down in these elevator type looking things, and then he has to go through that like kind of like thing that makes sure if he's not a robot or not.
The
And
thing
then we
around
get
his,
to
I was gonna say, the
yeah
thing
the
around his
thing.
neck looks like the thing they used in that one Deadpool movie.
Oh, the thing that stopped them from using their powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like one of those like time things where it like teleports them. They can teleport the person that's wearing it or
Yeah, I
something.
know. You're saying
Yeah,
like.
but anyways, now we get to the scene that you guys were talking about where he watches
Oh, I was.
that whole little he watches the little TVA thing that tells the beginning of time, which I think if you're smart, you know it's definitely not right. Like there's definitely something sketchy going on.
Sketchy
Yeah.
going on.
Because it's just like what Loki says in I think episode 2, where he says no one truly good is ever good, and no one evil is ever like truly evil.
Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely talking about like how the TVA definitely isn't just truly good. Like there's definitely something sketchy going on.
They're probably
And
corrupt.
then we, oh yeah, for sure. I mean the TVA lizard things are definitely the timekeepers are definitely
That's
sus.
stupid. That's just stupid.
Like, how could I don't think one organization ruling over the entire timeline and like protecting the
But
entire timeline is kind of sketchy because they could just change it to whatever they wanted.
what if the TVA was like it was three people, but it wasn't three lizards, like it was like the Watchers or something, like the big dude.
No, no,
Yeah, you don't
no.
know.
There is such thing as the timekeepers though in the comics, Ross. Like they're real, but
Oh,
they're like dickheads. Like they're real
ah,
mean people. Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the guy getting evaporated, and then Loki sees that, and then we cut to like the opening title, which in my opinion, I think out of all the opening titles, I think WandaVision's were the most creative, but I love this theme song.
Yeah, I
This
do
Loki
Yeah, I
too.
do
theme.
too.
I think it's so good. It reminds me of that Stranger Things kind of synth.
The
That 80s, yeah, that 80s
I
sort of
thought I did
synth
the 80s now.
synthesizer.
Yeah, it was definitely
What?
cool.
Yeah, I like it. After that, we go to like the church in 1549, I believe. Is that the date? Yeah, 1549.
1549.
And I'm not even gonna try to pronounce what those are, but it's Provence, France, right? It's like AIXEN. I'm sure you have to pronounce that a certain way, but
Fine.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. But it's
I'll be right back.
France.
I'll be right back.
I bet.
So we're at France.
There's a dead body.
No. What I thought was weird is I thought that was a girl that
Yes.
was handing him that chocolate or whatever that
I thought
candy
it was a
was.
Well,
girl.
you're frozen.
I thought it was a girl,
What'd
bro.
you
Like
say?
that. I for real thought it
You
was a girl.
froze.
And
But
then
I
I
didn't hear what
realized
you
it was a
said. You
boy,
said
but I
what?
was like, okay.
there were
And then
some.
went like
They
that.
called the meeting over the dead
What?
body. There were some sus
What were you
among
saying?
us. Okay,
Some
never
sus
mind.
Among Us games.
Action
Oh
going on.
god. But we see
And
that
when he's
mural.
talking
What
to
am
the
I
girl at
doing?
the
Oh, I'm
mural,
just
Yeah,
relaxing.
the
trying to
Loki
get.
mural.
Yeah.
No, we're
There might be
chasing
some people that
Roscoe.
might connect that to Mephisto, but it's definitely not. It's definitely just representing Loki and how he's the
What's his
two
name?
horns. You know, it's
That's
supposed to be
my dad
Loki.
thought it was the mural. I was
But
Mephisto. He said.
yeah, but anyways, apparently the boy, whatever. They can try to fool us, but we really know what's going on there. It's
What's
definitely a
going on
girl.
down there?
Gave him the kablooey. What even the hell is kablooey, bro? What kind of place? Who's gonna name their candy kablooey? I mean, that's just sad. You could have come up with anything else, and you come up with kablooey. I don't know what to say, man. Anyways,
That's a weird ass
um,
candy.
he gets notified of the Loki variant, and then
And
we see Loki in front of the
anybody
court.
notices when Loki's in court behind him it says Studio 3.
When Loki's
Yeah.
in court.
Yeah.
Does
look
that say
behind him.
Studio 3? I mean, it
There's
says
a
3,
big
but does
3.
that say... Yeah, but
I don't
does
know.
it say
I mean,
Studio?
I think it's related to it probably, if it's not.
Maybe.
Because
But
that's what I
anyway,
remember.
yeah. Okay. I can see where you're coming from, Roscoe. Her name is Renslayer, right? Something
Who?
Renslayer. The The lady that's she's like the main lady, right?
Oh no, it says
What's
3-time court. That's what it says in the background.
Oh, the main lady, like the
um,
one that Mobius has to answer to?
yeah, isn't her name Renslayer?
I have no
Something
idea.
Renslayer. I know it's Slayer, so I think it's Renslayer, but correct me
I
if
think
I'm
it's
Are
wrong.
funny
you
how
sure
she
that's not
tries to
like
keep back
the
in
name of
court.
her title?
No, like that's her last name is
Okay.
Renslayer.
Okay.
But anyways, Loki tries to use his magic. Can't use his magic because we realize in the TVA no one has magic. Like there's something. Is it like a spell that makes it so that they can't use their magic or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But something, because he
None of
can't
us
do
know.
it.
Yeah, something because he can't use his magic, and they're going to execute him. But then Mobius makes a case for him, and then we get to our, revealing of what the TVA looks like, and it's really trippy. It's just like this
It's Sky
kind of
City.
It
full.
reminds me of Cloud City from Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Did Rusty just say Sky City?
Yeah, he
Shut up.
did.
Or no,
Oh
it's a B movie.
no.
Y'all ever seen the B movie?
Oh hell no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Roscoe hasn't
It's
watched the
the B
original
movie.
trilogy enough because his favorite Star Wars movie is Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that's sad.
I mean, the movie is pretty good, but like the original trilogy is better.
We don't need to be getting into Star Wars here. That's like the most cutthroat conversation.
It's also like it's by far the most controversial, so we'll move on.
Yeah. So we'll move on from Star
Sorry
Wars.
for everyone
Anyways,
who likes Revenge of the Sith.
not sorry. Anyways,
It's the B movie.
The B
no
movie.
one likes the B movie,
The
Roscoe.
B movie is
The
great.
B
What are you
was
talking
fire.
about?
What do you
The
want?
B movie is like the best movie ever.
Oh my god.
A B was getting some coup from a regular human being.
Just
Okay.
getting some coup, bro. What the hell? Oh, something's up with Roscoe.
Well, say bye to our monetization.
I woke up
Yeah,
at 1:30. That's what's wrong
he's
with me.
getting some coup with a lady. Oh hell nah. Oh no.
No, I
I mean,
think
Okay.
I think they're
in-game,
just
bro.
friends. I think she friend zoned him.
I would assume.
I mean,
I hope
so.
she did fuck a bee.
I mean, she
Like,
seemed to
what?
like him more than her husband, though.
Dude, her husband was like actually making sense. He was like, "What is wrong with you?"
Exactly. Like, why are you talking to a bee, you weirdo? Get this bee out of my
He's like,
house.
he's like the most misunderstood character in all of Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks type
That's kind of
universes.
true, yeah.
Like he's like, "What other bugs are you friends with?" There's so many funny scenes with him in it. It's just hilarious. But I don't know how we got into the B movie because we need
Well,
to
because
stop
Roscoe
that.
kept saying B
TVA
movie in the
looks like.
background.
B movie.
All right. Anyways,
All right, Roscoe, are you satisfied now? We talked about your
Yeah.
stupid little B
satisfied?
movie.
yeah, we get to
Right.
see Loki. Loki gets to see his entire life kind of flash before him. But what I really love about this scene with him and Mobius talking back and forth is the character development. I feel like it's something
They
that
did a really
Marvel
good job.
sometimes doesn't do. Like I feel like sometimes in some Marvel movies, say like Infinity War or Endgame, sometimes there's just too much CGI and fighting. But like that's what this show is so good about not doing is it's just like
Not
a lot of
CGI,
character
not
development.
fighting.
Yeah,
It's like
well, I mean, there's still some
WandaVision,
CGI,
but like even more so.
but even more, yeah. I mean, it's really good. I think the acting between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston is great.
There was like basically no fighting until like the third movie. Or the third
episode.
yeah.
I mean, the second episode had some fighting. I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's just like
yeah.
Loki versus the
It
variant
was like-
different forms. It's not really that crazy.
yeah, it wasn't big. I think the third episode has the most fighting by far, and
By
I think
far.
that's why it's not the greatest episode.
I mean, it was okay.
more I think about
Loki was really funny in that third episode, but
Oh
we
no,
won't
no,
talk
I mean,
about
it
it
was
too
still
much.
a great episode.
We won't talk
Yeah,
about it
it's
too
still a great
much because
episode.
Roscoe hasn't watched that one yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be in upcoming episodes.
yeah.
That won't happen for
But
another
oh yeah, we get to see that Loki was actually DB Cooper, right? Is it BD or DB? I can't remember.
BD,
you know-
BD, I don't know what you're talking about.
It was Cooper, the guy that hijacked the plane with a bunch of money and jumped out, and
Oh,
in real life no
yeah.
one ever found him.
Who was that from?
Is it DB Cooper or is it? Let me look that up. Is it DB or? Yep,
Wait,
DB
that was
Cooper.
referring to
Okay.
something?
That was kind of cool,
yeah,
though. I like that part.
I thought that was cool how they connected. I thought it was gonna be a little different, as like he had to do a mission like that, but it was just he had to do it because Thor like won a bet or something. I'm pretty sure. But I thought that was a really good scene. Cool to see
Yeah,
that. Loki.
he blew up a plane with a bunch of people on it and took some money. That's a great scene.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I didn't think of Loki as like the robber type, but I guess not.
The terrorist type?
Yeah, the terrorist
The
type.
terrorist
Yeah.
type. I mean, he did kind of, want to
Okay.
rule the world.
Yeah, but he didn't really seem like a terrorist type to me. Loki
Yeah, he
seems
only
like
killed a
the
ton of
like
people.
dude who acts tough, but is really just like an innocent little boy.
Well,
Got small man syndrome.
No, he's not. He doesn't have small man syndrome. You idiot.
He's not even small. He's taller than
But
most
no.
people in the show.
Minus the height.
What? That's not.
Okay, well then he
so
just
it's
has
just
anger
syndrome.
issues.
So it's just syndrome. Because you said
Yeah.
small
Roscoe,
man syndrome.
that
so
made
it's just
no
syndrome.
sense.
Yeah, it makes
Bro,
no
I'm telling you,
sense.
these Cheez-Its are kicking in, bro.
Oh god, these Cheez-Its. Anyways, he finds the
They're
whole thing
frying
of
his
Infinity
brain.
Stones.
Oh, that was pretty funny. It's like
Yeah, to see him
yeah,
use
people
them as
as
like paperweights. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
I think like when he was like, "Is this the greatest power in the universe?" I think that's why he wants to rule it, because he knows it's like everything that he could do with it.
Because he saw
I mean, they
how
literally
like
just
Thanos got all the Infinity Stones in the future, and like was like killing people with it.
no,
So
he saw that after this, but the whole thing is the fact that he knows that Thanos has been searching forever, and he's been searching for Infinity Stones, and they just have like casually have like 10 of them right there, and people use them as paperweights. He's just like everyone's future and everything is like already written out, So like that's what he means by that, and that's probably why he wants to rule it.
yeah, because he could change the timeline to make himself like good,
Yeah, he could do whatever he wanted.
and then he could make like Captain America evil, which would be kind of funny.
He could do whatever he wants, I guess. I think. I have no clue.
I would, even though it wouldn't happen because it would go against like what's supposed to happen. It'd be cool to see Loki rule the TVA.
Yeah. And then we get some more emotional stuff where he sees, he goes back into the room and watches the rest of his life play through.
Yeah, and he sees like his mom
And
die.
he sees his mom die, he sees his dad die, and his dad actually called him son for the first time, and so he started crying more. And then he gets to the part where he dies, which, imagine, that's tough. Imagine having to watch yourself die. Like, that would suck, man.
Would you rather know when you're gonna die or not know when you're gonna die?
Not now.
Not know.
Really?
Or, you know what? I'd like to know so I can get, like, the most out of everything, I guess.
No, but what if you found out you were gonna die tomorrow?
Then I'd go do a bunch of random stuff. I don't know.
Wouldn't that make you like really depressed though?
I mean,
like if you knew when you were gonna die, that'd make you super depressed because you would like know when it was coming.
So yeah, kind of ask that question.
I guess.
Would you rather know how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die?
Yeah, that's better. I'd rather know. I wouldn't want to know either.
Yeah, same. Everyone would, but like
I think
If I had to
anyone wants
choose,
to die. That's the point.
If I had to choose, probably how.
The whole point is no one wants to die, so you're not going to want to know when or how, but it's going to happen eventually.
Put your thing in the comments.
Because I would say,
Yeah, put in the comments, what would you like to know, guys? Would you like to know when or how you would die?
I'd want to know how, because if you know how, you could predict when.
I'd like to see if anyone actually comments this, because there's no way.
Because if they just say,
leave it in the video.
Because they just say how, because think about it, if you do how, then you, like, if your how is natural causes, then you know it's probably going to be when you get old.
Yeah.
But if your how is, like, you're going to get murdered, then it could be any time. So, you could, by knowing the how, you can also predict the when. So, that's just why I would want to know how. But anyway, let's move on here.
Oh, yeah, so Loki, pretty much he puts the collar on B-115 or B-15,
Mm-hmm.
Hunter B-15, and starts teleporting her everywhere. And then he admits that he doesn't actually like hurting people to Owen Wilson or Mobius, whatever. And then Mobius tells him that he needs him to hunt down this other variant. And then he reveals that it's Loki. Loki has to hunt himself. And right here, I feel like they could have cut the show right there, and it would have been like a really big cliffhanger. You know, because like,
That's exactly what I was expecting.
I thought they were
I
going
was
to.
I was packing my trash up.
yeah,
and
I was getting ready to be like, oh damn it, because I was like, dang, that's the last of it. But then they show another scene where it shows the variant killing a team of Minutemen, which by the way is so dumb, it's not even funny. Imagine being named Minutemen.
Yeah, Minutemen is kind of
That's
stupid.
tough.
Minute like time. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. That's cringy. But
no, not
Yeah.
like
the
that.
Loki the variant of who do you think is more powerful, Loki or the variant?
The variant, because she's smarter. So far.
Mm,
Well, you.
But
I
there
guess
was that one.
you,
we'll get to episode 2. But
you haven't seen the first episode yet, so you don't know for sure.
no, you haven't
Third.
seen the third
Or the
episode.
third. Yeah,
You
that's
haven't
what I
seen
meant.
the
The
third.
third.
I don't know. It just depends. I think they're both evenly. They have different magic.
Yeah, that's what I was
abilities.
saying. In the third, and if you see the third episode, they have different magic.
Yeah, I think I know which one's my favorite by far. I think Tom Hiddleston's Loki is a lot better, but that's just because we've seen him more than Lady Loki. But you know,
But I mean,
I feel like
taking control of other people is kind of cool, though.
it is cool. But like she said, it's hard to do because you have to. You can only do it to the people that aren't strong-minded.
Well, if they are strong-minded, you have to create like illusions in their brain
So
or
she
something.
couldn't do it to Loki.
Well, yeah, because Loki is like also has magic, so you can't do it to Loki.
But he's also strong-minded.
Yeah, he's
Strong.
well, of course, superheroes and supervillains, and people with abilities are going to be strong-minded.
Alright, episode 2.
Oh, I thought we were only going to do one episode at a time.
Oh. We are?
Yeah.
I thought we should knock
Yeah.
out 2. I can watch the third one when my dad gets home.
Bull-
Actually, might still have
No,
time.
we're going to just do one at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll record this and then we can record the second one.
All right.
After.
So are we done with the
By
first
the way,
episode
guys,
now?
this'll be in Spotify unedited.
Unedited.
So go check out our
Unedited.
Patreon. Go check out our Patreon.
Our Patreon that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
No, it exists. And the
No, it
OnlyFans, it exists.
No, it
all
doesn't.
exists.
The
Check us out.
yeah, the unedited version is 28 minutes long, so around that. So
It's not bad of a video to edit, Chase. That's just like 8 minutes of cropping out crap.
yeah, that's not terrible
Yeah,
compared to what you've
visit
had
my
to do. That's not too
OnlyFans
bad.
at playwithchase.com
Oh my
My
god.
slash
God.
OnlyFans.
Play with Chase. Oh my god. Anyway, that'll
You could
wrap
request
up.
any song and any piece of clothing to take off.
Okay. No. Okay. Anyway, let's
You have to pay $10 extra if you want to take 2 stuff off, by the way.
all right, let's finish or let's do the outro. Yeah.
How do you do an
Oh, yeah,
outro?
outro.
on Spotify?
Like, subscribe, turn on
Oh, yeah, okay.
notifications.
Okay, hold on. Wait 5
You're on
seconds so it can
Spotify
be
and
easier
follow.
to edit. Wait 5 seconds so it can be easier to edit. Actually, you know what? This whole thing is just going to be so hard to edit. This
Make
is
sure
going to be a pain
to
in the butt.
like, subscribe, turn on notifications with
On
the
YouTube.
bell thingy, comment, and on Spotify you can follow the podcast. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Link
and
in
we'll
the
be coming
description.
out. We'll be coming out with the second episode pretty soon, pretty much right after the first episode drops.
Hopefully, we'll see. Unless we get lazy and don't do it.
No, we're gonna record it hopefully today. It's gonna be my editing that's gonna be the key factor, boys. Okay.
All right. Anyway, let's just yeah.